understand the mercy of Salahuddin, you first have to understand the horror that came before him.
It was 1099, the First Crusade.
When the Crusaders first took Jerusalem, history tells us the streets ran red. Men, women, children, Muslims, and Jews were wiped out. For 88 years, the Adhan, call to prayer, was silenced in Al-Aqsa. The holy city was a fortress of fear.
The Muslim world was broken, divided. Princes fought princes while the invaders grew stronger. They needed a unifier. They needed a healer. They needed a Kurd from Tikrit.
This is the story of the recapture of Jerusalem.
Young Yusuf ibn Ayyub, later known as Salahuddin, didn't want to be a conqueror. He wanted to be a scholar. He loved religion, astronomy, and poetry.
But destiny had other plans. His uncle, the great general Shirkuh, dragged him to Egypt. Egypt was the prize. Wealthy, strategic, and chaotic.
Put away your books, Yusuf. God has not created you for the ink, but for the iron.
If Egypt falls, Jerusalem is lost forever.
Salahuddin rose to power in Egypt, not through bloodshed, but through wisdom. He repaired the economy. He united the hearts of the people. When his uncle died, the scholar became the Sultan.
While Salahuddin was uniting Syria and Egypt, a monster was growing in the south. Reynald of Châtillon. He wasn't just an enemy. He was a rule breaker.
Reynald hated the truce. He lived to cause pain.
One day, a massive caravan of pilgrims and merchants was passing by his castle in peace.
Really think you can stand against me?
Where is your Salahuddin now? Ask your leader for help if you think it will save you.
News of this insult traveled fast. It reached Salahuddin in his tent in Damascus. It is said that he went pale with silent rage.
He has mocked the faith. He has broken the peace. I swear by the Almighty, I will take his life with my own hand.
July 1187, the Crusader army, the largest ever assembled, marches out. They are led by King Guy, a weak man influenced by the arrogant Reynald. They walk straight into Salahuddin's trap.
Salahuddin knew the terrain. He captured the water springs first.
The Crusaders were wearing 50 pounds of chainmail under the July sun.
They were dying of thirst before the battle even began.
Where is the water? The men are fainting. Forget the water! We fight! We crush them!
Salahuddin added fire to the fire. He ordered the dry brush set alight. Smoke blew into the Crusaders' faces.
It wasn't a battle. It was a containment. By the end of the day, the entire Crusader army was destroyed or captured. The king and the traitor were in chains. This is the moment that defines Salahuddin's character. The two leaders are brought to his tent.
Salahuddin sees the king trembling from thirst. He offers him a goblet of iced water, a symbol of safety in Arab culture.
I did not give this water to him. He has no protection from me.
Salahuddin walked up to Reynald. He listed his crimes: the caravan, the insults, the broken treaties.
What? I am a prince. You cannot touch me. You are a breaker of oaths, and I am a keeper of them.
Do not tremble.
A king does not end a king. That man passed the limits of all honor.
The path was open. Salahuddin marched to Jerusalem. But inside the city, a defender remained, Balian of Ibelin.
Balian knew he couldn't win, but he could make Salahuddin pay a high price. He sent a message to the Sultan.
If you do not give us safe passage,
If you refuse terms, we will fight to the end. I cannot stop the people from resisting.
Salahuddin had a choice. He could storm the city and take revenge for 1099, or he could choose mercy.
I grant you safety. Every man, woman, and child may leave.
Those who can pay, pay. Those who cannot. He paused. Then he shocked his treasurers. Those who cannot pay, I will pay for them myself. On October 2, 1187, the gates of Jerusalem opened to Saladin and his army, ending 88 years of Crusader rule.
The world held its breath, waiting for the massacre. It never came. Salahuddin's men did not loot. They did not burn.
Sultan, my husband, he is all I have.
Find him. Release him. Give them supplies for their journey.
The Patriarch of Jerusalem left with wagons full of gold and treasure. Salahuddin's advisors told him to seize it.
Salahuddin refused, saying, I will not break my word to them.
Europe was furious. They sent a third crusade, led by the famous King Richard the Lionheart.
The battles between Richard and Salahuddin are legendary.
In the heat of battle, Richard's horse was killed. He was on foot, vulnerable.
Salahuddin, watching from a hill, turned to his brother.
it is not fitting for a king to fight on the ground like a common soldier.
When Richard fell ill with a fever, Salahuddin didn't attack. He sent his own doctors. He sent fresh fruit and snow from the mountains to cool the king's fever.
They fought to a draw. Richard eventually left, never retaking Jerusalem. But he left with a profound respect for his enemy.
1193, Salahuddin falls ill in Damascus. The most powerful man in the world, ruler of Egypt, Syria, and Yemen, is dying.
He needed medicine. He needed a shroud for his burial. His servants went to open his personal treasury.
He had given it all away. He didn't leave palaces. He didn't leave dynasties. He left a reputation that has lasted 800 years.
He taught the world that power is not about how many you can destroy, but how many you can save.
Salahuddin Ayyubi wasn't perfect. He was a man. But in an age of darkness, he carried a light of honor that even his enemies couldn't deny.
If you watched this far, you are a true student of history. Please subscribe and hit the bell. We put a lot of effort into these documentaries.
Question of the day. Salahuddin chose mercy over revenge. In today's world, is that kind of leadership still possible? Tell me your thoughts in the comments.
Thank you for watching. Assalamu alaikum.